Okay, let's talk about how pre-orders are so freaking important in the traditional publishing landscape and how it's so important to do that for the BIPOC authors that you want to support and the authors that you love. So pre-orders are essentially, obviously, when you order a book ahead of its release. And pre-orders are so important because it puts a number value behind the book, which it's sucky to think about it that way, but it's the reality of publishing being a business. It puts a number value behind the book that shows that there is this amount of interest behind a book. And it shows not only the overall publisher that there's interest in the book, and that means that they can sort of double down on the book and put more support behind it and can order a bigger print of the book, but it also shows all of the retail stores that are ordering the book that there is already a ton of interest behind this book. And so it encourages them to order more for their stores. It also helps in the cases where a book might actually hit a bestseller list. Generally, pre-orders roll up into the first week sales of a book. So not only do you get the first week of sales when the book is like first in the bookstores and people are grabbing it, but you also get that combined with pre-order numbers. And so that is often how a lot of books hit bestsellers list on their first week on sale. And so for authors and publishers, it's really important to take advantage of that first week opportunity and combining, those pre-orders in to be able to hit those bestseller lists. And bestsellers lists, we can argue about whether they're actually helpful or not and how they're actually determined. However, there is something to the fact that a lot of people are more likely to pick up a book that is best-selling because there's this idea that it's already amazing because it's best-selling, which is a whole other, conversation topic, but you get what I mean. And when it comes to BIPOC authors, marginalized authors, pre-ordering their books can make a huge difference in their career because it shows their publishers that there's a lot of interest behind their book. And in a lot of cases, when publishers are not putting a lot of marketing dollars or even any real effort, marketing or publicity behind their books by marginalized and BIPOC authors, having high pre-orders makes a huge difference for those authors and allows them to unlock resources that, these publishers are usually not even giving them. It's a very sad reality of publishing, but it's alas something that we have to deal with. And I think if you're someone who usually doesn't pre-order books, but you do want to support the marginalized authors around you, then I think considering pre-ordering their books is going to make a huge difference for them and also allow you to continue to see these authors, thrive and publish their books in the future. So with all that said, as many of you know, I have a publishing imprint under Bindery Books called Boundless Press, and my mission is to support and uplift marginalized voices, especially BIPOC voices. And the first book that we are publishing under my imprint, Dust Settles North by Dina El-Junaidi, is coming out September 30th. And currently right now on bookshop.org, you can pre-order the book for 15% off plus free shipping using the code LOVEBooksellers. And the sale is running from July 8th to July 11th. It's an amazing opportunity to not only support your indie bookstores, but also support me and my publishing imprint. Please consider pre-ordering Dust Settles North and comment sale, and I'll send you the link.